Society tells you, don't care what others think. But at the same time, you're expected to develop social skills, network, and be likable to get ahead. The job you want, the opportunities you chase, and even the relationships you build often depend on how others perceive you. If you truly didn't care what people thought, you wouldn't bother dressing well, speaking politely, or proving your worth. But if you completely ignored social expectations, you'd be labeled as rude, unprofessional, or even a failure. So, do you really not care what people think, or do you just selectively pretend not to? You're told, cut off people who don't appreciate you. Yet life isn't that simple. Maybe your boss doesn't appreciate you, but you still need your paycheck. Maybe your family is toxic, but cutting them off comes with emotional or financial consequences. Maybe your friends take you for granted, but you'd rather have shallow company than complete isolation. So instead of leaving, you play the game. You tolerate, you adjust, you fake a smile, because walking away isn't always an option. And ironically, the same people who tell you to cut off negativity will also tell you to be forgiving, to compromise, to be the bigger person. So which is it? Travel every chance you get, they say. But how? The same people pushing this idea also promote hustle culture. Work harder, be productive, chase success. But how do you see the world when you're trapped in a system where money is the gatekeeper to freedom? Flights, hotels, time off, none of it comes cheap. And even if you manage to escape for a while, society expects you to return and grind again, proving your worth through endless work. They sell the idea of a carefree, adventurous life while reinforcing the reality that you'll likely spend most of your time exhausted, working, and waiting for the right moment to actually live. Then, there's the contradiction of money. Save and invest, but also spend to enjoy life. You're supposed to be financially responsible, yet also show off success, buying designer clothes, upgrading your car, dining at expensive restaurants, and keeping up with trends. Society shames those who struggle financially, but also looks down on those who are frugal. If you don't spend, you're boring, but if you spend too much, you're reckless. Either way, you're being judged. In the end, every piece of advice is just another rule designed to keep you in line. Be ambitious, but not materialistic. Be confident, but not arrogant. Be free, but follow the system. No matter what you do, someone will tell you you're doing it wrong. So maybe the real question isn't about following or rejecting these ideas, but deciding which contradictions you're willing to live with and which ones you're ready to break.